You're listening to KPMR FM, Nevada City, KCPC, Camino, Placerville. Program is called Dreamwalk. We'd like to thank SPD Markets, serving Nevada County for over 50 years with stores in Grass Valley and Nevada City, offering conventional supermarket fare and many organic, ethnic, and local produce and grocery items. SPD is a proud supporter of community radio KVMR. We'd like to thank Sweetland Garden Supply in downtown North San Juan, offering bare root trees, cover crops, light systems, organic soils, cloning supplies, and they wish everyone a sweet and fertile new year. You can call them at 530-292-9000. Dig it. We'd also like to thank South Pine Cafe in Nevada City and Grass Valley, offering breakfast and lunch daily with specialties like huevos rancheros and tofu scrambles. South Pine Cafe is in downtown Nevada City at 110 South Pine Street and 102 North Richardson Street in Grass Valley. Their menus are online at southpinecafe.com.
If you've been thinking you're all that you've got, then don't feel alone anymore. 'Cause when we're together, then you've got a lot. I am the river and you are the shore. And it goes on and on, watching the river run further and further from things that we've done, leaving them one by one. And we have just begun, watching the river run, listening and learning and yearning to run, river, run. Winding and swirling and dancing along, we pass by the old mango tree, where lovers caress as we sing of our songs, twisting together when we greet the sea. And it goes on and on, watching the river run further and further from things that we've done, leaving them one by one. And we have just begun, watching the river run, listening and learning and yearning to run, river, run. Listening and learning and yearning to run, river, run. Listening and learning and yearning to run, river, run. Oh, listening and learning and yearning to run, river, run.
This is Dreamwalk on Kvmr FM, Nevada City. I'd like to let you know that Sierra Jazz Camp takes place this summer from July 8th through July 12th at Nevada City School of the Arts. If you're interested in attending, you can receive a discount for registering by March 1st. SierraJazzSociety.com. Also like to let you know a chapter of the ACLU is forming in Nevada County, and the public is invited to the first meeting and elections. They're on Saturday, January 31st, 2 to 4 p.m. at the Horsemen's Association, and that's at 10600 Bubbling Wells Road in the Brunswick area of Grass Valley. You can call 430-7029. New chapter of the ACLU forming right here in Nevada County. This is Kvmr FM, Nevada City.
Sikor he sona to mahia bonyeta. Sikor he sona to mahia bonyeta. Marona yosi kormoto amosi korapinyamin. Ahia bonyeta, haya bonyeta siyarin miana gubhan marona yosi kormoto amosi korapinyamin. Ahia bonyeta, haya bonyeta siyarin miana gubhan. Sikor he sonato mahia bonyeta. Sikor he sonato mahia bonyeta. Marona yosi kormoto amosi korapinyamin. Ahia bonyeta, haya bonyeta siyarin meana gubhan. Marona yosi kormoto amosi korapinyamin. Ahia bonyeta, haya bonyeta siyarin mihana gubhan. Sikor he sonato mahia bonyeta. Sikor he sonato mahia bonyeta. Marona yosi kormoto amosi korapinyamin. Ahia bonyeta, haya bonyeta siyarin 미안하 그분 말어나 요시 골모서 아모시 고라 빈야민 아히야 보냈다 하여 보냈다 기야린 미안하 그분 시골에 도나서 마히야 원했다 시골에 도나서 마히야 원했다 말어나요 시골 못도 아모시 고라 빈야민 아히야 원했다 아야 원했다 히야린 미안하 그분 말어나요 시골 못도 아모시 고라 빈야민 아히야 원했다 하여 원했다 히야린 미안하 그분
Racing against time, when time is to ride, already ahead of the past, always behind the future. In the going where we're going, wishing things were different, is kind of like sitting around, waiting for yesterday. Waiting for yesterday, with who we could have been, and what we should have done. Dancing the what if only dance. Dazed, flutters from anyone's eyes. When a lie is the truth, truth is a lie. Illusion creates a need to believe in want, leading to more want.
Yesterday with who we could have been and what we should have done. Dancing the what if only dance.
Distraction is a mark of the wound. Desperation is how this wound bleeds. Thoughts feeling isolated and alone, reaching inward to darken the soul. Is or isn't balanced with what happens next. With everything that is lost, there's something that might be found. While reality takes it all in, the sun shines, the clouds cloud, the stars star, the moon reflects the ebb and flow of light.
Waiting for yesterday,
Waiting for yesterday, with who we could have been, and what we should have done. Dancing the what if only dance.
If only dance. Waiting for yesterday with who we could have been, what we should have done.
We're listening to KVMR FM Nevada City. The program's called Dreamwalk. In just a few minutes, we'll be going out to Sycamore Ranch, where we're having a special event. Well, we'd like to thank these kind folks, including Second Time Around, a Native American store buying and selling quality used furniture, household accessories, fine art, jewelry, and collectibles. They're at 112 Orgall Way in Nevada City. They're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday. Also like to thank Aztec Solar, providing solar, electric, and water heating for homes and businesses and financial cost-benefit analysis utilizing government energy programs for the Gold Country and Sacramento Valley for over 30 years. To help homeowners decide, Aztec Solar offers a comprehensive solar buyer's guide. That's at solarcalling.com. Like also to thank Paul Emery Music, presenting the return performance of 1,000 Kisses Deep, the songs of Leonard Cohen, featuring 8 singers and 6 musicians. That's January 30th through the 31st at Nevada Theater in Nevada City. Information at paulemerymusic.com. And we'd also like to thank Big O Tires, with independently owned tire and automotive stores throughout Northern California and Northern Nevada, providing brake service, alignment, suspension repair, oil changes, and scheduled vehicle maintenance. Locations are online at bigotires.com.
no more tears. And I just gotta let you go.
Nehoka Paka Njonako Tsa-Ahna Rebik Yinalto Lel.
Well, we are going to be going to Sycamore Ranch right now. It is a live broadcast out there. There's a celebration going on. And when I flip the switch, you will be told what's going on right here at Kvmr. So, one more time, this is Dreamwalk on Kvmr FM, Nevada City. We're going now straight to Sycamore Ranch. Thanks for listening.
In case you didn't know, we're being broadcast live on Kvmr FM in Nevada City. We have a regular weekly program called Dreamwalk, and Skip Allen Smith has been sitting in the booth. Our program starts at 10, starts at every day, every Thursday at 10. Someone does.
Good morning. Very nice to meet you, everybody here, on this beautiful day. And thank you so much for invitation here. Join together for praying for the world peace and blessing for the beautiful land. And I always explain to people wherever I go who live in this world, whatever you call the different name of the country, but we all are same human beings. We all are part of this world, living together. We enjoying this beautiful world. That wise, every single being, we all have the responsibility. There's the difference of the color, people, color and language, but we all are same human being. We all live together, one world, and we all have enjoying this beautiful world. That wise, every single being have the responsibility to save this world and make peace. That wise, today we are here together with you. We are going to chanting, we are going to praying for this world, always peaceful worlds. And you also pray together. Also, we all have the responsibility to save our environments and the lands and everything. Otherwise, please join together for 2015, starting this month, this year. And we need to pray a lot of peaceful in this world. We don't need any terrorists, violence, war, and killings. We all need always peace, happy, and the good life. Please join together. Thank you very much.
Oh, hey, one night.
La de danya benru ya ranjen jambo ne jo je ya ma ya le ya zeme ya je ku ya je ya yang ya joro je no
Thank you very much. We chanting for the praying for world peace and also blessing for all the land. Now we are going to offering Tibetan traditional to Khada. For thank you for the here are some coordinators.
John, we call to other people?
Yeah, I would like to be joined, please, by Supervisor Randy Vasquez, Supervisor Randy Fletcher, Councilman Dale Whitmore, and Administrator Robert Pendorf.
For those listening on the radio, there are katas being handed out. Can you explain what these are? We don't.
This is the Tibetan we call khata, and the white scarf. They have the 8 symbol of the good luck, and the white is symbol of the peace. Long is long life. In India, we use a lot of offering to the flowers, but Tibet is very high and very cold. And the winter time, we don't have too much flower, and something we always use for this good luck, offering for our altar, for the wedding, for the ceremony, for many things. New Year, and birthday ceremony, many things. They have the symbol of the good luck, the peace. Anybody more?
That's
Don?
While they're handing these out, going to have Jason Ryberg come up and give us all a general welcome and greeting. Okay. So while he's getting set up, I'm going to place a... Hold on a second. Not enough tall things in the world. I'm going to set out a blanket. At the end of our program, the Tsi-Akim are going to have an electricity bill, and whatever funds we take in today, we're going to split right down the middle with the monks. So I'm just going to do the traditional Indian blanket, and if you feel like offering something, here's a place for that. Chairman Ryberg.
Thank you, Michael. I'd like to have Eileen, my sister Eileen, come down, my brother Jerry.
One more. Two more.
Where'd he go?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah, man.
It's you every time.
Linda. But not Luella.
Come on, Pop.
My brother Jerry.
There he is. He's coming. Huh? Good morning, everybody. My name is Jason Ryberg. I'm the vice chairman of the Tsi-Akim Maidu. It's a real honor for me to be here today to welcome all you to come out to this pretty historic event for us and for the community. Whoa.
Thank you.
And it's been a real long trial and error of getting things done right. And with working with different groups and different organizations, wow, I got that magnetic personality. Just move the speaker. Yeah, okay. For me, it's been a pretty special trip. About 10 years ago, I talked with my uncle, and there was something missing in my life. And I had the ability to be gifted the salmon ceremony. And that has changed my life in so many ways. I've met so many different people, and it's just been such an honor. To this day, I've taught my kids and some of the younger men how to go out and hunt the salmon and build that relationship that took me so long to make. And here I see a bunch of young people in front of me, and these are the folks that are going to change the world. We can hope to try to guide them in the right and proper ways to make these changes. And for me, it's being a father of 2 boys, it's something that it brings a lot out of you. It makes you step up to the plate, so to speak. But for me, I noticed that it was going to be a good year for me this year, and hopefully for what I'm doing. I was driving the tote back to Oroville that we carry the salmon in for our salmon ceremony when we have it in October. And it was partially cloudy and kind of rainy. And as I was driving down the road, the whole inside of my truck lit up with a rainbow. And it was something that I couldn't believe, because I always heard you couldn't find the end of the rainbow. Of course, there wasn't a pot of gold there, but I felt that I was truly blessed and that I can only hope to honor my ancestors and the people that came before me and did the hard work so that I can continue on with that. And in doing so, the Tsi-Akim Maidu continually work towards our goal of preserving wilderness throughout the Maidu traditional homelands by practicing traditional ecological knowledge and implementing historical-based strategies in promoting sound environmental health for our forests and our people. And I'd really appreciate everybody coming out, and I thank you very much. And hopefully we'll see you all out again here and when we're doing more works for the community, to work service for the community. There's nothing like it. And I really especially want to thank the monks for coming out and blessing us and blessing the environment and water and lands. And for that, I am done, and thank you very much.
We're here to do some special things with the land, to bring the county and Yuba County together with Tsi-Akim Maidu. Behind our scenes for many years has been Fred Coyote Downey. Please welcome.
Well, they call me the troublemaker, and that's what coyotes do. We're always raising questions. Why are you doing this? Why is this like this? So my own people are mad at me all the time. But the thing is that's what my job is. I work with our traditional chiefs and elders, grandmothers, sacred people nationally for 38 years. And that's what our job is, to remind our people of the path that we're on and remind them of the path that we see them on. So I'm especially thankful for the children here today. I'm very glad that you're here, because you're my energy. You're my future. And so maybe one of you someday will be up here doing what I do, being a little coyote. But the thing is that I wanted to thank everyone for coming today and being here, because the efforts of the Maidu people have a long and unpleasant history. And so, in spite of everything that's been bumped on them, they're still well here to welcome you, to share with you. And that's forgiveness. We're not going to carry a grudge. The thing is that in 1969, there was an old man up in Maidu country when I was on Alcatraz Island. He wanted to meet me. He was an old bad medicine man, because we both knew coyote. And so he was that kind of a person too. I never did get to meet him. And then he passed away, but I met his relatives. And the bear dancers have maintained that ceremony throughout all these years. That's their identity. That's their culture. That's who they are. That makes them who they are. It isn't something written on a piece of paper saying you're this and you're that. No, no. It's everything around you. These trees our brothers. The birds, the animals, the fish, all the little bugs and things, everything are all related to us. So over the last 9 years, we've been trying to do the return the salmon because we needed to help the salmon. We needed to help the water. And that's the only way that we could do that. So we started up north on the Yuba River. And a few years we got kicked out of there, and a few other places we got bumped out. We even started over here underneath the bridge on the Yuba River. And finally, we asked permission from Yuba County if we could have our ceremony here. There was a lot of questions, what these damn Indians want now, The thing was that they agreed. And so we began to hold the ceremony here. Indigenous people today, so that everyone is welcome, everyone can come. And Yuba County sent us their children. The schools would send their children to us, and we could tell them about the beauty of everything around us, how important everything is, how closely we related to them. And so they got in touch with me, and they said they finally agreed. They're going to let us continue to have our service. They're even going to release a piece of this land so that we could set up a place to teach the young children coming from the schools. That's a beautiful idea. And so that is why I was asked to come here, because I'm a troublemaker. See, because those kinds of things happen when you ask questions, when you stand up and be who you are. And don't put your head down and, whoa, I'm sorry, and go away growling and grumping about what's not right in the world. Challenge it and change it. Stand up and be who you are. The children are watching you. They're watching us today to see what we're doing, so that we can set examples for them to follow. And so that's why they asked me to come and talk to you, because that's what I do, helping these people. I was really happy that the Buddhist people were here, because I sent my little girl to them. When she was a high school girl, teenager, she went to Nepal. And she stayed with the Tibetan children in their homes. Ate with them, slept there, everything. What we found out was that that's no different from our Indian children and the Tibetan children. We're the same. That is until it changed her life. She's now teaching in her 9th year in Indian high school, and she's got a master's in education from Stanford, and they wanted her all over the country, but she wanted to go back with her own people and teach, so she could make changes in the educational system so that it could become better. And so that's what we want our children in school for, to learn that, so that we don't have to be grumping and growling around, but I'm supposed to be over here and I'm supposed to be over there. No, if you're supposed to be over there, you'd be over there. And if you were supposed to be here, you'd be here. And that's the natural law. That's the way it works. Nothing can change that. I wanted to share that with you, and how thankful I am that after 9 years we're finding a home for our ceremony here. That strengthens our identity. And the ceremony for the first salmon, or bringing the salmon back, will be done here. But everybody is invited. Indigenous people from all over will come here and pray in whatever way you pray. We're not telling you got to pray our way. Pray the way you know. For the peace in the world, for the children. But pray for the children so that they have a nice place to come and have a lot of fun here. How am I really here?
All over the world, land has a voice. In China, it's Chinese. In Germany, it's German. On this land, it is Maidu. Please welcome Marshall Marino. Oh.
Masasaka. I'm here to say a prayer. I was going to sing a couple of songs, but they say you got so much time, so. And that's just like in life, you got so much time to do things, you know. And like, I always call him young man, Coyote, because I respect my elders. I respect everybody around me. I respect nature. I respect the people that's doing things for other people to see things grow. I respect the kids because the kids are very interested in the next generation. I had fun when we had the bunch of kids down. I got to talk to them in my native tongue, told them stories, taught them dancing. It was very nice. They enjoyed it. So this prayer, I'm going to pray for everybody, not just for the Maidu people, but for everybody. When the wind blows, the wind's going to take this prayer. Like the monks, the prayer for them back home. So I like to have silence, and I would appreciate everybody that at the end of the prayer, I'll tell you what to say at the end of the prayer. I want everybody to get in, because then I know that the spirits and the elders and the people around are listening. Mairam toko samtim. Hey mai kuete. Aku isi te mai ko dama. Maku e na te isine. Ka abe ka iute. Maho pokum piete apoi ki tota. E te kosate. Hena maki e mai ko samade. We tiki shimai ko ushamatita udaka. Okay, shike. Maku and the grandsons be. Naka my grandma kitama. Aku ne maka yete. Hako shita wo shina. We hete. Ko ine ke waku shinama baki atu. Maku ete. Aki maku ishe na tema. How ete koya koye. Honai. Okay. Okay. The last word I'm going to say, I want you guys all, if you could say it. I know it's a tongue tie. I know we have a lot of people have a hard time saying it. But that's how you got to learn, right? I mean, you go back to learn, you got to learn everything, right? The word I want you to say, this is for your ancestors, for the young generation, for people. It's we tukushape. Ma kutam. Holowe tewa. Heowe. Ho.
Through the years, we've drawn on the music and cultures of all tribes on our continent. Please welcome Lawrence Laughing and Grayson Coney.
Hasasakari, madam. Ek the doidam. It's daytime. I like to look at the Sutter Buttes, the middle mountain, what we call Esto Yamani. The middle. It's not the middle of the valley, it's the middle of the universe. The plants that were on this mountain is what repopulated the world during epidemic and hard times. We pray to that mountain and we look at that mountain because we know the answer to everything that's wrong will roll off that mountain. If someday a caretaker was back there, and the entire plant kingdom of our world was once again on that mountain, we would be so content that no matter what bulldozer and what mining happens, that the plants will return here. That's why we pray to that mountain as the center of our universe. I'm going to sing a song about the water that helps that mountain spread the seeds around. Tsi-Akim. Lauren's laughing. I'm going to join in a song with him because we're keeping it short. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I offer you all great peace and hope peace is with you. The song I'm going to share is called a friendship song. And I don't take this song lightly. It means what it says, that we come here all today in friendship, that we come here in nonviolence, and also that we come only for an agreement and one agreement only, and that we live in nonviolence. So I extend this song of peace to everyone throughout the whole creation, especially to the Maidu families and people that lived here for so long, and to all now the Native Americans who live here, because that's what I call you people, the Native Americans, because we're the Maidu and the Ungwehue, the original people, but new people came, and there's always room on this land for that. I heard an elder say up in Alberta, he works with Idle No More, he said that when the Europeans first came here, it was a given. This is 50% all yours. It was a given. Not that it's all yours. It's half yours, half to everyone, and it's to be shared equally. That was the philosophy of the peoples here on this land, that we share our Mother Earth. The bowl with one spoon, they call it. That there's only one spoon and we all got to share it, and the bowl is the earth. So I'm going to extend this song, a song of peace and friendship. Oh, yeah, hey. Yahweh, oh, Yahweh, oh, oh, Yahweh, oh, Yahweh, oh, Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we have Chairman Ryberg and John Nicoletti planned for the end when we sign the paper, and the paper's over. But we're going to start out with just a few dignitaries in our audience who are going to come up and say a few things. We're going to start with Andy Casano with the Yuba Bear Land Trust. Yes? Welcome, Andy. Long-time tribal supporter.
You too, congratulations. Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name's Andy Casano, and I'm a volunteer president of the board for Bear Yuba Land Trust. If you're not familiar with our organization, we're a nonprofit that works with contributions and volunteers throughout our region to conserve land and develop public trails and promote education in the environment. Our conservation lands are for conserving agricultural lands, forestry lands, tribal lands, areas of importance to the indigenous people, and watersheds. We are thrilled to be here today, and on behalf of my board and staff, we want to congratulate the County of Yuba and the indigenous people of the Tsi-Akim Maidu today on a great partnership that will be a wonderful thing for years to come. So congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Longtime friends and tribal supporters on the Yuba, particularly with salmon and the restoration and the big plans we have for involvement with salmon in the future. Please welcome Jason Rainey and Derek Hitchcock.
Thanks, Michael Ben. It's a real honor and privilege to be here, and I am motivated to be here today on this milestone because of the salmon. But Chairman Ryberg asked me to say a little word, a representative of the organization I work with. I'm the executive director of International Rivers, and I wasn't actually planning to speak on behalf of International Rivers. I don't have a proclamation, but what I can share is one brief story. In my work with a global network of indigenous peoples and river-dependent communities throughout Latin America, Africa, and Asia, I work every day with people who are standing up for Mother Earth and defending her home waters. And I can just say on a personal level, it's been the spirit that has been guiding me in my work has really been driven and nurtured by the work that's happening in this, which is my homeland, as I consider it, and the work with the Tsi-Akim Maidu, particularly around the healing lessons that Chairman Ryberg has imparted on me and to the rest of the community. This is a momentous day, and I just want to share that when I stand, for example, in what we call in the West the cradle of civilization, the Tigris River. I was in the upper Tigris 2 years ago, standing side by side with an indigenous Amazonian woman leader, a Mapuche leader from the mountains of Patagonia, with a Turkana leader from the heart of Africa in northeastern Kenya, and we were standing arm by arm blockading a dam construction site that would destroy the homeland of the people of eastern Turkey. And I just want to bring some sense, one small story of what I see every day throughout the movements throughout the world, that I feel so honored to be playing a small part in influencing and carrying the message of healing that's happening in this place and has been happening for a long time. And really just people out there also, they hear the stories from me of what this community is doing. And so the influence can and is global, and I think we know that. We see that at Indigenous Peoples Days, where we have gatherings from all over the world coming to this place. And just want to acknowledge and appreciate everyone who's made that possible. And what a day, what a gift to see and witness the healing. And I want to acknowledge and appreciate the people of Yuba County for the gift that they're bestowing and setting things right and leaving a legacy, and also setting an example that will continue to be spread throughout the world. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Derek Hitchcock, and I'm an ecologist who works for a nonprofit called the Watershed Project that's worked for close to 20 years to inspire communities to better understand and protect their local watersheds. And I've had the great good fortune of, over the past 8 years, being able to work and get to know the Tsi-Akim Maidu tribe, also as a spirit runner in the Calling Back the Salmon ceremony. And the message of the tribe has, without a doubt, helped me become a more complete human being and just deeply informed the work that I do. And I'm just really appreciative of that. And I just think it's a very special day, and I look forward to this land here flourishing under their stewardship. So, thank you.
One of the first things I learned as being a Native person moving up in these areas, working with the chairman, it's been that healing is real important. Part of that is wellness. It's what we eat. It's how we go through our lives. And we've always been about wellness. We just got knocked off balance. So please welcome Luana Lamb with the Chappaday Diabetes Prevention Program.
Thank you so much for letting us be a part of today's celebration. The land supports the people to be healthy, and as unfortunately we know too well, diabetes is rampant in Native American communities, and our organization is here to help and let you know that it's not a disease you have to have just because you were born Native. It's a disease that's not common or traditional to our people, and having healthy lands and healthy water will lead to healthy people. So thank you.
And we don't do this every week. So I'm looking for Caleb Dardick with Circle, the board president. See here? There he is. Hey. You all know Circle's been a big part of our river health through all these years. So welcome, Caleb.
Thank you. Hey, good afternoon. Such an honor to be here. I want to thank Chairman Ryberg for the invitation. It's a really special day. Can feel it. My name is Caleb Dardick. I'm the executive director of Circle, the South Yuba River Citizens League. Our organization has been around for over 30 years, and I was so pleased that Jason just spoke. He was my immediate predecessor and has done wonderful work for the Yuba and to restore salmon. The mission of Circle is to unite the community, and that's the key part. Unite the community to protect and restore the Yuba River. And this river and the communities that have lived here have come through a lot over these decades. And there's much that we can do as a community to respectfully right cultural and environmental wrongs. So today, we celebrate the Yuba as a place of beauty, a place to relocate, to bring our families, to educate our children. And I want to acknowledge them and thank them for coming as well. Because together we can educate ourselves about what was and what can be. Together we can build a stronger and more dedicated coalition to protect the river, to replant the river banks, and to restore a once great salmon fishery. We have really something special here, and we can make a real difference working together. But it's going to take all of us. We need to welcome all parties. We can strive to balance many interests. We know how to do this. It's what we have to do. Reach out to everybody. And there are many interests here, and this is a short list, but if we're going to deal with watershed health, we have to deal with fishing and with mining and hydropower, agriculture, and many other things, and that we have to be respectful that there's a great deal of many interest here. So I would just like to end by applauding the Board of Supervisors and the community leaders who are here, and thank you for your leadership in uniting the many voices who love this river and who are invested in healing her cultural and natural resources, as you so clearly do. Thank you.
Thank you, Caleb. So that was most of the stuff for a lot of things from upriver. Now we're going to go down a little bit further down. Please welcome Angel Diaz of the North Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
First of all, thank you for the invitation, for being here. I feel very honored, especially because I too have been called a troublemaker. So I understand that very much. A lot of people thought that the world was going to end when the Mayans' calendar ended. And there was all kinds of worry. People were thinking, oh no, the world's going to end. And then it didn't end quite the way they thought it was going to end, did it? It just didn't end quite the way they thought it was going to end. But supposedly, it ended the way the Mayans thought it was going to end. Because they believed that once that period ended, we would come to this period of great enlightenment. And we would come to a period of really self-discovering who we are as individuals and how we're connected to one another. It was going to be an ushering. It was going to be beginning the ushering of peace, of love, and of healing of this entire world. So it was the beginning, really, of the world being saved. And that's what's starting to happen here. We're beginning to see that the world is being saved. So now, that was the message I want to say. I want to share a story with the kids. Kids, I want to share a story with you. Because it's absolutely right. You are the future. And I'm going to tell you a little story, and I want you to understand the story. And the story goes like this. There was this wise man, and he was up on this hill, and he watched below. He saw this person by the beach, in the village. And he saw this person, and they were scurrying around and couldn't tell what they were doing. So he started walking down towards the beach. Slowly but surely, he was making his way down there. He could start seeing a figure, and he started seeing other people coming too. And they were watching what this person was doing. And finally, he got down there, and he saw this little girl. And she was on the beach, and she was bending down, and she was picking up starfish and throwing them back into the ocean because they were stuck on the beach, and they would die there. And so she was picking them up and throwing them, picking them up and throwing. She was doing it with every ounce of energy. And as it got darker, she kept going. And finally, the wise man went to her, and she said, "Why are you doing this? It doesn't make a difference. These starfish are going to die. You can't save them all." And she looked at the wise man, and she thought for a moment, and she picked up another starfish, and she threw it in the ocean, and she said, "It made a difference to that one." It made a difference to that one. See, what you're learning today is that here's the recipe for saving the world. If you save one, you save the world. You save one, you save the world. If you save one river, if you save one creature, if you save one person, you save the world. I want to thank you especially for being out here today. Thank you.
Ricky Schaefer is with the Yuba Sutter Chamber of Commerce.
Boy, Angel, you made that tough. I have no cool stories about angelfish or anything else, but what I can say is from the Yuba Sutter Chamber of Commerce, how honored we are here to be joining you today and witnessing this ceremony. It's a day that's been long in coming. And what do you say from the Chamber of Commerce? How do we fit in? How do we support the effort? What can we do? But if you think about that, what is the Chamber of Commerce but made up of businesses? And what are those businesses made up of people? And what are those people doing but finding ways to collaborate for the future of our community and how we all fit in together and how those pieces, what do those pieces look like? So from us to you, we're looking for ways that we can support your efforts, that we're thrilled to be able to have a place where the public and the community can come in and share and find out more about the tribe and more about the ceremonies. So congratulations. We look forward to a long and rich relationship and to how we can come in and support you and your wonderful future here in this part of the land. So congratulations.
You're listening to KVMR FM, Nevada City, live from Sycamore Ranch.
In the audience this morning, we have people from the Yuba County Office of Education. Can you raise your hand so we can see where you're at? Yay, welcome. We also have representatives from Paragon Collegiate Academy and the Yes Charter Academy. Are they here too? Yeah. All the pretty green shirts. Every organization has to have someone in the middle kind of dotting the I's and crossing the T's and putting stamps on things and getting the mail out and making sure people communicate. Please welcome Yuba County Administrator Robert Bendorf.
Thank you. At least they don't make me lick the envelopes, not yet. Anyway. So it's a great honor to be here. I'd like to invite somebody to come at least be up here with me. And Kevin, if you can make your way up here. Kevin is our Community Development Director and has been at the front of the work with Tsi-Akim tribe. So many years ago, the board had a great foresight to develop a vision for Yuba County. And in that vision, it cites that we not only inspire a community of participation, but that we embrace our unique history and that we also develop the wealth of our untapped potential. I will tell you over the years, thanks to their foresight, that we have done a tremendous job of doing that countywide. But in particular, there are a few examples here over the last several years with our involvement with people like Letty, Chairman Ryberg. They have been absolutely wonderful. So through the creativity and diligence of Kevin, our community development director, he identified Sycamore Ranch as really an opportunity to develop a regional park where not only the community can recreate, but enjoy something of what the county has to offer. The purchase of Sycamore Ranch really inspired the community within our organization, and our employees all rallied to make some wonderful improvements here at this park. You should have seen it before. Embracing our unique history, well, the beauty of a rural county speaks for itself. But the importance of water and how it's shaped will shape our future. And importantly, embracing our history comes with understanding our Native American culture. While the latter was not initially planned for Sycamore Ranch, we were so glad that the offers of assistance, education, and encouragement from Chair Ryberg and others was more than we could have asked for. But thank you for allowing us to be part of you. And lastly, discovering the wealth of our untapped potential. So if you would have asked me 10 years ago that I thought Yuba County could potentially have a regional park next to the Yuba River, my answer would have been no. Today, we not only have a regional park next to the mighty Yuba, but we have two, both improved into quality destinations where people of all ages can enjoy themselves in California's little slice of heaven. So, to the Board of Supervisors, our employees, and Tsi-Akim members, thank you for your vision, the hard work, and more importantly, the desire to make Yuba County's future truly golden. Thank you.
In our audience, we have David Whitmore with the City of Marysville. Can you raise your hand? Somewhere here. Oh, okay. Oh, there he is. And we also have Marysville Tri-Unified School District Board of Trustees here on occasion. So if you're here, can you raise your hand? Hey. Liz Ottinger and Martin Benatar are with CRWN, and they're just one of the small but many groups that are going to be involved in the property here. One of you want to come up and say something real quick? Liz and Martin. They both do. So for the listening people on the radio, I've got a falcon right in my face right now.
Two of them.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having us out. Just so you know, we're here. We're the Center for Reconnecting with Nature. The dream of starting this nonprofit came to me through a meditation, and very powerfully 5-6 years ago when I moved here from Santa Cruz. And as you can see by the glyphs on our T-shirts, I'm deeply connected to the old ways in the earth. And she spoke to me and said, we need to open a place where we can develop relationship again with nature, because the virtual world is real and we're losing our kids and ourselves into it. And so we are falconers. We hunt with birds of prey. They're our passion in our life. And the one way that I could start to do that, to help develop relationship between the young people and the old, is to bring these birds out and into your lives and to have interactive relationships and actions with them. As falconers, we hunt with these birds. They're not just toys. And that's participating when you go on a sacred hunt, participating in the circle of life as we know it on this planet. So we're really honored to be here, really want to meet you all. I've been wanting to know the Tsi-Akim peoples, been wanting to deepen the relationship with the supervisors and the folks that are involved in this whole project. It's an honor and we're grateful. And please come up and talk to us. Thank you. And I'm Liz, and this is my partner Martin, and he's my rock. Helps me with all this.
We have Brenda Stranex with the Yuba Center for Economic Cooperation in our audience too. Can you give a little wave somewhere? Yeah? Okay, good. And our next speaker is going to be Yuba College Chancellor, Mr. Houston. Oh. There he is.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity to share a few words. I'm the Chancellor of the Yuba Community College District, so you know Yuba College. It's just down the river. We also have a college in Yolo County, and we have campuses now in Sutter, Colusa, and Lake counties. So for 88 years, your college has been serving these communities. And I want to emphasize that point that Yuba College and Woodland Community College are your colleges. Unlike the state colleges and the UCs, which are really state and national assets, these are your colleges. So we're proud of the partnership, the long partnership we've had with Yuba County, and we're looking forward to deepening a partnership with the Tsi-Akim people. You might know that our Woodland Community College has been working with another Native people, the Wintun Nation, to preserve culture and to celebrate culture and integrate Native cultures into our curriculum, and we look forward to the opportunity to do that as well on this side of our district. Thank you.
Okay, real quick announcement. You've been very patient standing. We're getting to the main event very soon. There is a sign-in sheet over on the desk to my right, and we'd like to have a record of all that you are here. It's a good notebook. Everyone can sign in. We might need it one day, but, just to know that you're here and you're celebrating this special occasion with us. I'd like to read before we next move to the next three people. This is from the North American Review, April 1879, volume 178, issue 269, page 412 through 34. It's some words from Chief Joseph. He said, "I have heard talk and talk, but nothing is done. Good words do not last long unless they amount to something. Words do not pay for my dead people. They do not pay for my country, now overrun by a white man. They do not protect my father's grave. They do not pay for all my horses and cattle. Good words will not give me back my children. Good words will not get my people a home where they can live in peace and take care of themselves. I am tired of talk that comes to nothing. It makes my heart sick when I remember all the good words and all the broken promises. Too many misrepresentations have been made. Too many misunderstandings have come up between the white man and the Indians. I see men of my race treated as outlaws and driven from country to country or shot down like animals. We only ask an even chance to live as other men live. We ask to be recognized as men. Let me be a free man, free to travel, free to stop, free to work, free to trade where I choose, free to choose my own teachers, free to follow the religion of my fathers, free to think and talk and act for myself. I will obey every law or submit to the penalty. Whenever the white man treats the Indian as they treat each other, then we will have no more wars." Oh. Dorothea Theoratus has been a friend for many years. She's helped me understand the land and the people that live here. She's our historian, our ethnographer. I don't even know what you do. I just know that you know a lot. And please welcome Dr. Dorothea Theoratus.
Hello. I hope you can hear me. Supervisors, the public, the tribal nation, tribal people, I'm happy to be here. I come with two hats. My first hat is as being on the staff of the Native American Heritage Commission, and we are very, very concerned with the preservation of Native sites, Native sacred places especially, human remains, and so forth, and we work very hard at that. This is a commission that's been, that was established in the 70s and continues today very strongly. I want to mention that we have a new bill that we're working on, that we're trying to implement, and that's AB 52, and it's on the Heritage Commission on the net. If you go to the Native American Heritage Commission, go clear to the bottom of the page, and it'll explain the procedures and so forth that we're trying to implement, and we very, very much need your input on this, because what's going to happen is that Native people are going to have more input into the most likely descendant procedure and sacred sites and so forth, but you're only, the way the state has put it, you're only going to have 30 days to respond. And my end of this bill is on the Native end to make sure that we can figure out a way that you will have time to respond to any kind of development or anything like that. The other hat I wear is as an anthropologist, and I've worked with this tribe for over 5 years now toward their reinstatement. It is a tribe that has never been terminated, but the government sort of took it off the table and forgot to respond. So, and that's, I want to say that that's fairly typical of what happens in the government, starting with, well, we think of the state as beginning in 1850, but way before, people here were decimated by the impact of diseases and eventually legislative slavery. It just goes on and on and on. And then reservations, large reservations where people were marched to these couple of reservations, 3 or 4, and then eventually small rancherias that were then terminated. It just goes on and on and on. And the state is trying very hard to do something about that. I'd like to say a little bit about the tribe as an ethnographer. I find that they have an interesting and varied membership. This tribe has always been open to other people. They have accepted people. In 1848, a major group left Sacramento because of the actions of Sutter, who was killing and so forth, the whole range of things. So this family moved to Plymouth County, and this tribe accepted them. People came from all over the place eventually. This tribe was a recipient of many people who were refugees from the gold rush. So they continue that today in their workings. They like to work with all tribes. They're very open. They've worked to protect history in their own area and in this area where they're very active. In fact, they're active all over. Don Ryberg is very well known for his participation in the work of preservation, and we're very thankful to have him and the Ryberg family, but the whole tribe works hard at all of this. It's a wonderful, wonderful tribe, and there can be nothing better than this opportunity to work on the Yuba River and develop this park, keep it going. It'll be a place of peace and friendship, as the 1850 treaties that were never ratified were supposed to be. Thank you very much.
I don't know what to say at this point, but please give a big round of applause for John Nicoletti, sorry. Wrong one. For a champion in our region, John Nicoletti, and Chairman Don Ryberg. Both of y'all come on up.
I wonder, I wonder if that makes you Geronimo if I'm Garamendi, So things are changing faster than we thought, I wanted to begin with just pointing a couple of things out about the place you're standing in and sitting in and enjoying. We agreed to do this in this location because the multiple pounding stones that are over here. We like this elevation for Maidu Gardens, these delicate grasses that we were trying to preserve. But when we did this, Chairman Ryberg just says, well, mind if we come in there for about a day and just put up a bar cast, do a couple things? We thought, sure, of course, that'd be great to get ready. And Kevin walked in here and said, holy cow, this place is so cleaned up and so beautiful. There was a lot of work that was done to make this beautiful occasion look so good as it does today. Thank you. I also wanted to mention that inside this building, there is a short video streaming that Russ Braun and Chuck Smith put together that captures some images of early Maidu in our region, and also including the Sutter Buttes. And, we thought about having a place for beginning a new relationship, but the truth is we've already done that. We've been growing roots together, and I decided that today maybe what would be better is if we shared with you a resolution that the board put together 5 years ago in the onset of not just purchasing this park, but taking advantage of the opportunity for Indigenous People Days to increase the value of this park a lot. And so let me share with you what was written in July of 2010. So whereas the Tsi-Akim Maidu tribe is a tribal organization of the indigenous Native Americans that inhabited this region for thousands of years, and whereas the current members of Tsi-Akim Maidu are descendants of this once great Native American nation, and whereas the Tsi-Akim Maidu tribe are dedicated to the preservation, the perpetuation of its people's language, culture, history, heritage, religion, and spirituality. And whereas the Tsi-Akim is represented by 7-member tribal council and has adopted a tribal constitution and enrollment ordinance listing its members. And whereas the Tsi-Akim is currently pursuing official federal recognition that so many of its members and future generations can enjoy the rights and privileges that they are legally entitled to, including housing, health care, elder care, and education. Now therefore be it resolved that the Yuba County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes Tsi-Akim tribe for further recognizes the importance and contribution of its history and its present cultural heritage, formally supports and endorses its efforts for federal recognition, and formally supports the continuing efforts of Tsi-Akim to preserve its heritage, culture, language, and religion. This was passed on the 20th day of July in 2010, unanimously supported by the Board of Supervisors with original ink on each of the signatures.
Thank you. Is it my turn?
It is.
Is this live on Kvmr? I want to thank Kvmr. Excuse me. Especially, I want to thank this community and the Board of Supervisors for this, and also for your forward thinking. I really appreciate it. The tribe really appreciates this. I want to say that there is a direct connection between a secured land base and the vitality of a tribe. One does not exist without the other. We have borders to protect. Can you imagine? This, John Nicoletti, I especially want to thank you. If you're you come from what they call a bulldog tribe. You just hung in there, and it took us 5 years, and the board, Andy and all the board were involved in it. It's just great. I can't say enough about it. We have people coming to our Indigenous Days for the last 17 years, and they come from all over. They come from everywhere. they come, the Mohawks come from the east, Pomos from the west, Kickapoos from the south, and who comes from the north?
Tsi-Akim.
No. The Dakotas up there. Dakota, whatever they call themselves. But they come here, and we've been running this place, John, like there's rules when you come here. And we follow, and always have followed, the great law of peace and friendship and happiness. We're going to continue doing that. Now, we have a piece of property. We're just going to host this property. We're the host. All Native Americans are welcome here from all over. And they always have been. And we don't turn anybody away. And they can come here, share their ceremonies, their stories, but we're going to be governed by that great law of peace. You have to come here in peace, or you're going to be asked to leave. And that not only goes to, and we're not going to stand out there by the gate and check your blood quantum. If you, we're trying to get away from the federal government here. So if you say you're an Indian, you're an Indian. So that's our premise. And also the non-Indian. You come here with the great law of peace, you will be welcome. If you come here with dissension, you're going to be asked to leave. This is going to be a healing where we do ceremony, and I think, I hope that everybody gets this message. And I really want to thank the Board of Supervisors, Yuba County, all the supporters, and thank you very much. I also have a gift for you, John. The county, the board.
County.
Yeah.
Please.
I have to go find it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, you really need to stuff where you can't find stuff.
So while Don's trying to find it, that could go on forever. Just want to thank you all for coming. When he's finished, we're going to have Letty Litchfield come up. We decided it's a good thing to let females have the last word. And then after that, my daughter's going to come up and send it back to KVMR. So while Don, who is here?
Here, John, this is made by a relative of ours. It's his name is Peck, and he gave it to me and said I couldn't sell it, auction it off, or anything like that. But he didn't say I couldn't give it away. All right.
That's right.
So,
thank you very much. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
To the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Letty, come on up. Welcome, Letty Litchfield, attorney at law, Marysville, Yuba City. Yeah?
Marysville, thank you. I'm a Smartsville resident, so local girl. The river I think of, these are my roots. And so I am just really grateful that I can stand here today amongst friends and speak from my heart. I've learned a lot about speaking from my heart from Chairman Ryberg, traveled to D.C., working on federal recognition together. And I continue to learn from him and his sisters, his brother. There's a core group of Native Americans here who can withstand anything, and they keep moving forward with dignity. I'm very impressed. I feel many times like I'm part of their family. So I'm so pleased. This is a joyous day because Don and I had our eyes on the park for Native Americans from the time the county bought it. It was a no-brainer. And I feel, this is just a personal statement, that sometimes in Yuba County, too much attention is given to the very destructive stuff that happened here with the hydraulic gold mining. And I would like to see, it's my dream, maybe not everybody's, but the county really work with the Native Americans to have this place not have to compete. There's other places in the county, it's a big county, where historical aspects of hydraulic gold mining can occur. All of us have been brainstorming for quite a while, and one of the visions that we have is a stream profile chamber for children and adults to come, like up at Taylor Creek at South Lake Tahoe, to see the fish in their habitat, not only in the little creeks, but underwater through the glass wall. So I think this park is ideal for that, and I think the Tsi-Akim Maidu is the ideal group to carry that forward, and I know they will do it if they can work as partners with this county. The last couple of things I want to say is one of the big reasons I started working with Chairman Ryberg and Coyote and our language instructor, the Maidu language instructor who passed away, was because of their passion for this lower Yuba and growing the salmon and the steelhead to be more resilient, which meant working with Circle, working with the county, working with any other agency collaboratively to meet that common goal. So I haven't seen the tribe focus on dissension. I've seen them as their attorney working on federal recognition, coming to Bear Dance and many events and all of the Indigenous Peoples Days events up here and some that were prior to that in Nevada County. What I have seen is a very collaborative nature. And what I have seen is Don Ryberg say to his people, this event must be inclusive. So I'm really pleased that today is a very dignified event and that so many important people to us in the county came. Economic development is so important to our county. We need jobs, we need things like this to bring tourism here. And you're off and running. And I said about a year ago, Andy Vasquez, Supervisor Vasquez, is a man of action. They don't just speak about things, they get things done. So we're very, very pleased. And I thank Chairman Ryberg for enhancing my life.
Thank you. Thank you, Letty. We talked about you having the last word, but I've changed. I especially want to thank the children that came here today. And this place, there's going to be a lot of children coming here. And I'd also like to say this is one of the best days of my life. How many best days of your life can you have? Well, this is one, and it's all because of this tribe. Thank you very much.
So again, real quick, 3 things. Sign the register book at the table with right over here to my right. And if you want to kick in a little bit for electricity bills and some current costs we have to get us going, there's a blanket there. And what else? My daughter's going to, Miss Jeff will send us back to Kvmr. Go ahead, Miss Jeff. Wait, hold on, one more. Eileen's got something.
Come on, Eileen.
See, the women do get the last word.
I just wanted to make sure everybody knew we have refreshments. So come on in afterwards and join in. Thank you.
Hey!
How do you beat an announcement about refreshments? It's kind of like nobody cares what I have to say because they're thinking about refreshments. So this is amazing day, amazing day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm looking at the children and I'm looking at my generation who we now have a ton of responsibility. We have to keep this going. We have to pay attention to what our elders and the people have done before us and let it set a precedent and proudly take it all back. Manifest destiny on our side. I'm just throwing it out there. No. Got to start somewhere. So again, thank you everybody for coming. I'm going to leave the chairman alone. He is on cloud 9 or maybe even 11. So again, I want to thank KVMR for allowing this opportunity to be broadcast live and to give people a chance to hear it online in the county, around the world. Things are happening. This is happening. Children, we got stuff to do, so get good with that paperwork and the slow movement of bureaucracy, but things can happen. We are the ones that make it happen. So shalom bish yakoke. Thank you, Great Spirit. Go get your snacks.
Music, music, feel good, right? Music, feel good, hey. Music, music. My, I feel alright today. Well, my heart feels fine today. Stepping forward today. Stepping forward today. No more crying, time to have some fun. Kick my shoes off, get my groove back on. Light shine, feeling flow. Feel good music, sweetly rock my soul. Yes! Feel good music. Feel good, hey. Music, music. Feel good now. Music, music. Feel good, hey, hey. Music, music. Cause right now I got nothing to fear. Right now I'm happy to be here. Feel good, music in my ear. Got magic spreading everywhere. Feel good, music. Feel good, yes. Music, music. Feel good, right, right, right. Music, right. Feel good now. Music, music.
What is an Indian? During a normal working day, I answered many questions from non-Indians concerning Indians. The questions vary, and in some cases, poorly stated, but usually add up to one question. What is an Indian? They say he is a person who doesn't work. but gets a monthly check from the government. Others say that he is lazy. Still others say he's a man who got a raw deal from the government. Therefore, he deserves what he can get from the government. Also others say that he is a drunkard, will never amount to anything. So therefore, the government should terminate him and let him make his own way in the white man's society. Myself, I do not see an Indian in the same light as any of these people. I see the Indian as a group of people, all different in their ways, but held together by a common bond called culture. I see the Indian as a group who fought for what was rightfully theirs and branded as savages. I see the Indians as a group who fought courageously against overwhelming odds, and after giving in and signing a peace treaty, lived to see the treaties broken one by one. I see the Indians as an individual who, when their country was in danger, went to the front voluntarily and gave their last full measure of devotion, not only in the Civil War, but World War I, World War II, the Korean conflict, and Vietnam. I see the Indian as a group of people who are proud, and rightfully so, because they possess the secrets of life the white man has never discovered. I see the Indians as a group of people because even in their broken English, they will tell you how important it is to gain an education in this modern world. I see the Indians as people who, when they cross the culture barrier into the dominant society, become the best in their chosen profession, whether it be law, medicine, politics, trader, athletes, or fighting for freedom. And when I think of the Indian in this light, I think of the question, what is an Indian? My chest suddenly expands, and I think I am an Indian.
Well, this is Kvmr FM, Nevada City. We're going to finish the broadcast live from Sycamore Ranch. They have some music out there they're playing right now, and we'll continue that right up till 1 o'clock when you have Glenn Fry and the flea market. This is Kvmr FM, Nevada City. The program's called Dreamwalk. Thanks for listening.
And I wanna kiss you, but you have to wait for my next court date. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
start up to start. I and I, them a come. 100 them a want have some fun. Why must the people them suffer so long? 100 years ago, a redemption song. Tell me why they a run away. Can we come together? Can we unite? Tell me why in the world we fight. Can we come together? Can we unite? Aren't we the people put on this spirit? Aren't we the people put on this spirit? To get along, to get along, to get along. Every time, said I and I them a come. 100 them Cathman have some fun. The Hopi tribe upon reservation in between Navajo occupation. The speculation of the situation, but still my people witness total annihilation. What we need is a stronger education to come together as a stronger sense of nation. We are one people, as I say again. But in my cast bomb, because we your friend. Why must the people them fight so long? 100 years ago, a redemption song. Why must the people them fight so long? 100 years ago, a redemption song. Why must the people them suffer so long? I come from a them say they never gone wrong. In the time, them a one follow me. But name a cast coming from a campus no sea. Located in my northern AZ. On reservation, them a call me daddy. So listen to the lyrics of the one Casper C. Me ride upon a belly, so they always ready. They sip upon a belly, so they lives upon a limb. My name a Casper, judge a man, I praise him. And why them a people don't know? 100 them never one higher road. And why them a people don't know?
Alrighty then. Well, this is Mischief signing off from Sycamore Ranch. I want to thank all our Dreamwalkers and Dream Smashers for participating in this historical event. And I swear if you guys feel the vibes coming through the microphone, that would be great. So again, guess what? We gotta go.
Well, I left my broke down pickup down to Prophet, and I'm coffee reservation about tonight. Well, I live my life from day to day, yeah, hand to mouth. The only way when payday comes is powwow 49. Well, I fixed my truck this week and time for rolling, and I woke all week and get my sleep tonight. But when Friday comes, I go my way, cause I don't know no other way. When payday comes, it's Highway 49. Yeah, make my reservations for the road now, cause every weekend holds a powwow summertime. Gonna hit that celebration with a vengeance when I roll down Powwow Highway 49. Gonna roll down Powwow Highway 49. Riders 85. I got lots more miles here left to go and a couple months before the snow, so I'm heading down old Highway 49. Yeah, make my reservations for the road now, cause every weekend holds a powwow summertime. Gonna hit that celebration with a vengeance. Gonna roll down Powwow Highway 49. Gonna roll down Powwow Highway 49.